Welcome to Dad Talk Network. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Today's video is simply a reflection for myself, just looking back on my kids' lives. So if you're new to the channel, I have 3 adult kids. I have my oldest son, will be 28. My middle son is 25 and have a soon-to-be 20-year-old daughter. They're all doing pretty good. I think my wife and I have done a great job thus far in their journey of life. But I think as we become empty nesters, right, where our kids are now becoming the adults that we poured so much into as kids, so now they're becoming the product of their environment and the love and the nurturing that we provided. So I think as I move into a space of being an empty nester, so to speak, with my oldest son already out of the house for the last, 4 or 5 years, and then my son away in medical school, and then my daughter's here going to college. My goal was always to make sure that I gave them a loving environment so that they always knew that they could come to myself or my wife if they had any questions or concerns, and then try to give them the best chance at life. As a parent, I thought raising, small kids were difficult. And then when you go into teenage years, I thought that was difficult. But I think when I look at the entirety of my parenting, I think going into adulthood for me is the most difficult space, because when you have smaller kids, they're in the same environment which you're in, and you can control a lot of things. But when they become adults, you have to trust that everything that you poured into them is going to show up in them, and that they're going to make the right decisions, and that they're going to call you or lean on you when they need something. So, and then there's a level of uncertainty, right? Of, okay, I know what I did and I gave them the best that I could, so they will be successful. But the future is always unknown, right? Did we do enough? And only thing I can say, time will tell. I think my kids are doing good. I'm proud of each and every one of them for the individuals that they are and the young adults that they're turning into. And I want them to have continued success. So reflecting on my emotions, I think I've always, in most of my life, and in most areas of my life, I try to make sure that there's a certain level of guarantee, right? Guarantees that comes with a level of security. But I think with our kids, right, there is no guarantee of the level of success that they have, because now you've kind of put that on their shoulders, right? They have to wear or have the weight of controlling their own situation, their own future, because as parents, we can only take them but so far. So just really want to get these kind of thoughts out there, see if other parents going through some of the same things. And a lot of times I give advice about certain things, but I can also take advice, right? I think learning and knowledge and wisdom, and especially wisdom comes from living life. And there's always something that we can learn from one another. So I don't have all the answers, and I'll never confess to it. But I think I have some of the answers, and I like to share those with you. But I think I'm always willing to listen to people and to learn something new, because that's the only way we get better. So these are my thoughts for today. Thank you for tuning in to Dad Talk Network. Please continue to tell a friend about Dad Talk Network. Thank you. See you soon.